Hey girls, thought I'd continue to race here because it's still the weekend. I don't really feel like it, but this is the one time there's going to be lobbies this big for racing on next gen. Ooh, 4 people. It's still kind of the morning though, so maybe better later.
It's a good scam. It's the oldest scam that's ever existed. Like, what is the first job? Mercenary. Oh, well, first of all, you always ask this question. Old constitutions were this profession. And then the actual should answer, mercenary was the oldest profession, actually. What's the real answer?
Yeah, that Cyclone's a monster.
They're basically scamming and skimming. They're basically looking at nothing's changed, right? It's like the system these days. 90% of the wall is taken by.
This guy's sliding all over the place.
0.1%. They've been scared for thousands of years. And the reason they stole 20 trillion. It's gone, bro.
I've come to the same conclusion that the Illuminati and even the Masons are actually the good guys.
Yeah, they were the good guys until they got in a war with the Catholics. But that's like a black faction. Like, for example, the Panthers would be actually aligned to Knights Templar and amazing thing. That's why they got out of the church. Because the church, like, they try to muscle in our stand. How dare they do their own charity and teach people the pathway to God when we are in charge? And then it became a shit show. And then they became the enemies that they hated. Because, if you live by the sword, you die by the sword. But for the one, you die by the one. You stare long enough dark into the abyss. Be careful that you not become the enemy that you fight. That's why I happen. And then that's why when I look at this stuff, I look at more ancient stuff, or even the modern era, I look at stuff pre-60s, or it's spirituals part the pre-1800s. But really, I mean, like history-wise, it's about.
Holy shit, catch up is slowing me down, bro.
And I'm more of a Buddhist, or a Rosicrucian. That's why this fight against nothing to do with me.
I've come to the same conclusion that the Illuminati and even the Masons are actually the good guys. I just knew that what you already assumed about me in the past, I wouldn't dare say that.
Hopefully this guy doesn't try to spin me out.
He worship the devil. They're all saying worshipers. Look at him. He a Buddhist. That's Satan. Like, how it's too dark. Right? And this is even a whole process which I can never really talk about. First name, or the bad in it. Because you have to actually look at the negative side too.
Coming up on the last corner. He's gonna slipstream past me, probably. How am I gonna get around that?
Just demonize stuff that great blockages for money. I mean, when people tell you that you only need to read one book in the Bible, you should ban all the other books. You have to hear panic.
Oh, oops. I'll take it. I'm out of here. Well, hell, man. I don't know why he's fucking. You gotta respect my line, bro. Don't turn in so tight. I was a bit of a scumbag, but I mean, I don't think I was in the wrong. Could have been more careful, but he was trying to just save his slipstream right for the end there. What am I going to do? I'm stabbed it, of course. Oh shit. I'm gonna bounce. Oh shit. You're not gonna get revenge on me, man. Alright, my buddy's trying to share a screen. I'm gonna check it out. Oh, I have to go to options, I think. Picture in picture. Ooh, there we go. Is that right?
I just knew with what you already assumed about me in the past, I wouldn't dare say that. They're just trying to keep the knowledge of how powerful we all are out of the hands of the stupid. But
There we
we
go.
want to keep it out of the hands of profane for dummies.
There we go.
But look, I mean, their argument had a good point though. I mean, what do you want Johnny Dumbtar
Oh,
to
yes.
pack of donuts, learning how to warp reality
Alright.
and creating memes and changing, using magic? I mean, no. But then
Series
basically ended
modes.
up gatekeeping it only for
Where
his
is that?
social club, which is so powerful.
Ah, nuts.
So, I mean, it's a double-edged sword.
This one?
And then,
Shit, I can't see with this thing here.
Guys, everyone's basically a bad guy, and everyone's just competing for different power structures. It becomes a shit show. I mean, that's why I always say, like, I'm staying out of it. I want nothing to do with it. Okay? Like, I look at...
There we go. That'll work, right? That'll work.
Game
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
I would rather not control.
Oh shit, yeah. I just started broadcasting, that's why I'm talking shit, so you can like mute me if I'm bugging you, man. I forgot I'm still in your group. These fools want to do Sonora Freeway versus my Akuchu Drag. I'll oblige them. They damn fools.
You watched the movie Prometheus, right?
Another easy win coming up.
Creative energy for the propagation of reality, and they want to warp that loose, and then even they want to get to higher abstract things. It has to see that production
I might be really laggy because I'm watching my friend's stream. I'm listening to another stream. I'm streaming and playing an online game. So we'll see. Later, users. Holy shit, they're fucking miles behind me already. Oh, here comes the first turn. They're gonna be fucking...
What do I do when I choose an adventure? I choose my adventure with audiobooks on Audible, or high quality content, or the most obscure, esoteric shit. I have to make my own, stuff up at some point because there's only so many books you can read before you get to advance to a level that is, ungodly to even contemplate, like my game of Dharma stuff. Like, I swear to God, each progression that has never been codified in the esoteric sciences.
The TV shows the mental programming, the magazines, movies, music, drugs that are brought by our own.
But you don't have to take the drugs. I don't get it. I'm a clean record, independent, and honest, moral life. I'm hardworking. I will work by creating.
Uh-oh. Is my internet eating shit? We're gonna see if I lag out here. Yep. What the fuck?
Taking an oath to labor. Okay. Want to do it a lot.
Hey, everybody wins. I lagged out of their lobby, so now they have an even race between them. And I get an easy win too. What a stupid race that is. That's quad pay. What the fuck?
They want to cheat the system. They want to get rich quick.
Yeah.
No currency.
I want to cheat the system and get rich quick, yes.
They don't want to work. They don't have any, real faith or even faith in themselves through the work of their own abilities.
Look at all these piece of shit races. It's all straight line, except for crossing paths, but whatever.
Be a charity that way. Okay. Like, everyone thinks that they're the good guys. They're not the good guys. Okay. Everyone thinks that they're going to get into heaven. You're probably not going to get to heaven because you're not even trying. Okay. You're just relegating the duty of what you're supposed to do and kicking the can down the road to save your church or try to buy your ticket to heaven at the end of life. Okay? That's why I gotta do stuff now. Live your life.
The TV shows the mental programming, the magazines, movies, music, drugs that are brought in by our own government, schools, potentially chemtrails, prescription meds, switching up the...
I don't take no prescription meds. You don't have to go to no doctor. You don't have to have health insurance. You don't have to do a lot of things. I mean, the greatest answer is no. Do I have an Amazon subscription? No. Look, look, I always say the enemy is you. Before you blame the system, maybe you should blame yourself in the mirror. Are you fat? Are you going to blame the sugar company? Or maybe you should just put down a fork, okay? But they made the sugar addictive. It's their fault. It's not my fault.
Alright, this shit ain't
I
working.
like ice cream. The Illuminati did. Look, I mean, you gotta take some self-responsibility, okay? Like, let's get real here.
The TV shows the mental programming, the magazines, movies, music, drugs that are brought in by our own government, schools, potentially chemtrails, prescription meds, switching up the diets that our animals have eaten, crab put into our water, magical elixir.
You got LSD popping off or
Purified
what?
water, you pick better sources of food, or you eat less. I eat like 1 meal a day. What's the problem?
The TV shows the mental programming, the magazines, movies, music,
Fuck
drugs
this shit.
that are brought in by our own government, schools, potentially chemtrails, prescription meds, switching up the diets that our animals have eaten.
I think Destroy Last Place is okay on non-contact, but with catch up and slipstream and all that shit and traffic or whatever, I may as well be rolling the dice instead of racing.
It's an aspect of people will always exist, but it is your duty, your responsibility to reject it, resist it at all costs. Great cultivation and perfection of your soul. Let me just point the purification of the spirit. Everything comes poison in the spirit, and what am I supposed to say? I mean, if I look at a meth addict, I mean, am I gonna blame the person or am I gonna blame?
Maybe I should just hot lap alone. I'm sick of doing this, like the same six races over and over in the series mode. What a stupid thing they've done. Man, Rockstar just can't help themselves but break what isn't broken, like try to fix what isn't broken and then break it. Ugh.
Epicureanism or hedonism, okay? It's a natural cycle, okay?
None of these things seem like it came from the heart of the people. They might use the people now to carry out these incentives.
Yeah, that's why they break it. I mean, this is the whole point. It's a sentient. And they always say, it's for our democracy that they want to, I mean, the goddamn game is so stupid. Like, you get enough of the NPC tards who are like, we want the magical elixirs. I don't want the magical elixirs. Yeah, we get, but they gotta make you. And
I'll do crossing paths. It's pretty good.
Point of,
Only 2 laps with traffic and all that bullshit on is pretty hectic, actually. Makes it seem long. Pays shit though. All these, like doing all these races on only 2 laps makes it pay shitty. Just FYI for anybody watching, you get paid the longer the jobs are. It's in increments of 2 minutes, so every 2 minutes it increases by like 2,000, and the max is after 8 minutes. You get about 8,000 if you're alone. With quad payout it would be 32, but with more players in the lobby it increases the pay as well.
But then I sound like a bad person by saying this.
None of these things seem like it came from the heart of the people. They might use the people now to carry out these incentives. Maybe at some faraway point in time there were things like this potentially magical elixir if you go far enough back that were used to separate the wheat from the chaff, but now the number of factors against us have become out of control and how...
Yeah, it's a natural part of the age of Kali Yuga. Look, I've said this over and over. It is far easier
Customs off, huh?
to attain enlightenment in this age than any other age.
Interesting.
Look,
sure.
Why is everybody stupid?
Fuck out of here with this shit, man. They want to do a rally race, but they're not gonna know the checkpoints. I don't want to let somebody drive that.
Akashic records under
It's not that easy to track to remember the checkpoints, so it's going to be a mess. Waste of time.
It's like a tarot deck, the Lover's card, okay? You have free will to choose to be.
I might have to just hot lap races alone, which is pretty boring, but
then people blame.
if there's no like good gameplay, I gotta make it somehow.
Maybe at some faraway point in time there were
Boring.
things like this which
Done that race like 10 times in the past few days.
far enough back that were used to separate the wheat from the chaff, but now the number of factors against us have become out of control, and how can you blame anybody for how stupid they are now?
Easily. Twitter is telepathy. Where do you spend money on? You spend your money on like booze and video games and like drugs. I spend my money on audiobooks. Okay. I mean, people are what they need, physically, mentally, spiritually.
Yeah. Yeah.
For me, it is so clear and so easy to win this round game of drama that I get shocked by how many people willingly choose like lemons. Why? Because it's convenient. Because it is convenient. And that is the simple answer, because they are lazy. Because the virtue of work or the oath of labor or knowledge.
Lambent Bunny.
So yeah.
What's the best lap? It's gotta be a Kuchu drag, right? Ooh. 56 seconds is the time to beat. With a jugular yet? You crazy. You crazy.
I apologize. This is a bit too long. I went on a bit too ranty. Alright. Peace, guys.
This should be an easy record to get. Let's get a world record. I could use the motorcycle, but there's some little things to crash on here. It would kind of be nicer to do it in super.
Alright, maybe I thought I'd make a video about just because I don't know how much time I have. It'll be one of those old style videos where I just react to comments. I mean, I try not to do this anymore, but I do have to address comments regardless. I mean, just a few interesting ones. So maybe it's important. And I pretty much all Alright, so let's get ready to roll.
Just saw
Record, I haven't watched 2 movies in 3 while I've one by the ones and crimes of the future. 2, everything everywhere all at once.
I don't want no fucking rockets, man. I want
It's a Chinese
boosts.
It came around the time when people told me it's also a launch.
Yeah, that's what right here.
Just saw a Chinese movie called Everything Everywhere All at Once. They show you the zero, the pool is a big hole. They show you the zero, the pool is a big hole. They show you the zero.
I'm not doing awesome, but
The main character
passable.
realizes nothingness, meaning that all in her mundane life.
That's not very true. Pay attention to that. Just he says the same thing. I mean, I say the same thing. You're basically in a mind practice.
Whoa, Bunny's Laptimes pretty good, actually. I'll say.
The first version, 6.02. You're supposed to create your character sheet.
No! Piss.
Raise your actual positioning. One that they keep that
Okay, I'll just take it easier. I'll just eventually get it, rather than trying to push too hard all at once. Ease into it. Let it come naturally.
Why I was considering, writing a book
No! Oh. Don't worry about it.
I was sick, so that was not a good video to make. I had to redo it.
First race of the day, so. Well, first serious one, so.
We'll get to the end.
The kinks out.
I say that a person who's mastered skill and reached enlightenment, mastery, illumination, and all true skill has far better chance than a quote-unquote, shoot through their lives and stare at the screen all day. Okay? And they're shakes at it. It's waiting for the second coming to expose your lives. And, that's why I understand my channels do is ancillary. Okay? Would it be better if I just lost?
No.
I mean, I've helped 5 years of people. Well, I'm just going to start with the videos. My channel is
No. Please do round 2.
Here comes the world record.
I missed the
round
goal.
2.
Bam.
I have to think about it. I don't know how much time I have with this channel. I mean, I've been on my channel like almost sitting at least 2 years, I think. You know, my videos will say 1 year, but that's because I keep deleting videos and then YouTube is like 70 videos over 500.
I'm gonna keep this boost for the next stream.
Private videos, but
See if that's even better.
because I keep having to decide to
No! No! Oh, you see that?
it's not like the world in there.
Okay.
I mean, it's kind of fluctuates.
This is why you gotta do 10 laps rather than just 3 or 4.
I can't tell who's going to be there. Like, my channel started off as a channel.
Lambin Bunny kicked me out of the GTA Men crew. Because I didn't have the crew tag active. Turned me off. That was a real turn off.
Although there was also random yeah.
This lap's good so far. Try to keep it. Try to keep it going. That's good. That's good. Get through there. I'm gonna keep that boost. Oh no. Keep this boost.
I don't care, or I was just saying, it's just I just kind of just need to last me 2 minutes. You know, now that Violet's on, it's not.
I thought that would have been a world record lap right there.
Time here. Well, Vanessa was there before. It was the first one that was Violet. And then we had, you know,
Oh no.
the
Oh shit.
girls. You know, one's a white knight, old's a white knight. Right? Like, no, it's all in town. You take that credit away. Yeah, but you know, they're gone.
There's a brake boost there, I'm sure. A bump boost.
Which is the best era. I have a lot of Asians in my channel. I'll show you those 2. So we had an Indian, we had a Chinese, so I was saying this stuff about these 2 topics. That topic
No.
that we kind of likes a lot. So obviously, this got out here. Not have that after. Not like got it.
No. Oh man.
That's something else. I talk about just present more these logical set of analyze these things acceleration angles generation what is it, the No Man's Sky here, which is based on the combination of humans, individual gods, creating reality, collective, and limited the stream of how it evolved. I mean, I was raised as the world, the ground, the field, the
Oh, that's not as good.
That's true.
Nuts.
The reason why you care about anything is because you push them on, are you spiritual, whatever? Getting on some weird churches. It's all I'm saying. You can't backtrack to their soul's motivations, where it's going on. I mean, it's the soul's mind, the body, the soul or mind, and it's the spirit. The greater will aspects of life. And there's the greater will, which is the more transcendent source body. It's a complicated topic. Like, I would ideally have to draw it out. Like, that's not truly ideally. It's like everyone have to be like bishop paths, past the Gnostic, like Catholic, Psychic, Hispanics. Modern times, I guess we call it barbarian, intellectual, spiritualist. You can project it out. Yes, it's a little free. But what is it? It's drama, vision, destroy.
That's slower. That's slower, that part.
Destroy it.
On this lap.
Oh.
That's slower too. That's... It ain't happen on this one, man. Nope.
Chess piece. White chess piece. On a checkerboard floor. Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of things that like even checkers. It's red flag. As across the sun over the horizon, over the horizon. What do you think playing cards with my red? Whatever. Getting off topic.
I missed the golden age.
Yeah, well, I mean, I saw the OG age, not the OG age, but not the golden age, which was precipitated upon a non-mat reaction. The girls nagging me. Then I have the dark ages, the dog shit era, where I basically went insane because of the astral charts and I was having emotional problems and going berserk on people. I tried to come back, but it was too late because
Yeah, so I'm going to try to get close to world records or even get them if I can. Like that one, I wasn't even doing that well, but I guess I was the only person to try for that record, so yeah. How about this one? Hakuchu Drag, 54. That's pretty fucking fast, man. It's pretty fast. I wonder if it's even faster on 52. That's monstrous. Well, back on PS3 it was like under a minute was doing good. Probably the world record was like 56 back on PS3, so... But that was like, you know, if you're fucking crazy. But I think, if I remember correctly, this is going back like 5 or 6 years. So this shouldn't be too unachievable. I don't recognize these names. I don't know how serious these guys are, but let's go for it. So about a minute 50. Let's do 10 laps again. Definitely want traffic off. Make sure I have it on motorcycles, yeah. I kind of want to try it on supers instead, but...
yeah, I mean, look, people tell me the same thing, or get their price.
Ooh, very wet road, so I won't push it too hard till the road dries up, man.
Like, I do pick and choose, and I'm not careful what I say, because people take my wordage too much to heart, okay? And a lot of certain things I thought was more personal anyways, and you know, nothing's really changing what I said. Story time, that's still relevant. There's the unredacted story time. And the story time is basically a condensed version of everything that I put out. I could make story time. I deleted 2/3 of the story time shit.
Maybe I should use that boost when I was in the air. Maybe it would make me fast as fuck through the air. I should definitely cut through those poles when I'm on a motorcycle.
Because out of all the passion, and I'm not, and I wasn't jaded. I was an innocent boy. Those guys, and yeah, turns out all my presentation was for. You needed to just chill out and do whatever. Nice thing in a book club, between books, it's just too much time dedication. So I might just do a summary to talk about things that are better than it's not even assignments, but I don't want people to do homework. It's like, at least point to certain sources. I try to source everything.
No, I don't want that nosh.
It's a world with no spirituality. Everyone is living through the mundane life with
This is zero term. It turned to zero term.
Okay, let's learn how to cut through these damn poles. Not bad.
Society, Ready Player One, 0 these cyberpunk dystopias. I mean, that's what they do.
Gotta be more ballsy on that. Yeah, that 52, that's pretty fast. I don't think I'm gonna get this one, man. That's fucking fast.
represents the Soviet aspect of humanity. He essentially displays. He essentially displays more human emotion than Star to use the correct thought. However, he refuses to accept her.
Actual kindness, thought, that much. That's what we're talking about the loss. It's not feminine, but there's also loss of divine aspect.
Oh, I missed the checkpoint. You have to like... Damn. I was doing pretty good. I don't think I would have got the record though. But you gotta go like over here, like pretty close to the pole to hit it, I guess. Damn. How ballsy can you take that? No! It's funny that you don't have to die and respawn in GTA. I won't get it on this lap either because I came in not a high speed there. Damn it, man! This checkpoint is such dog shit. It shouldn't even exist. I wonder if pulling back on the motorcycle will help me corner better, honestly. Probably not. Okay, let's try this shit again, motherfucker.
Yeah, you refuses to accept her why. And that the name Paradise, where the basically have the close heaven and earth, because he has accepted feminine access. The sun never sets. The sun sets and the light comes out.
That's a better line. That's what happens. Okay, I'm getting better at cornering with this bike now. Oh, bad. That was bad. Damn. Missed that boost, yo. This is pretty tough.
What more can I say? The assholes will do this. He dies.
The ball in the water in the last scene represents the seventh chakra as well. Thank you.
A lot more to that, but I mean, on 0 terms, such a complicated.
What? I keep missing the boost.
Thank you. No. I want more of the comedy stuff you can face with a smiling eyes.
I can talk about economy all day. We're in, what do you call it, a triple T-narrative scenario. Okay, in a triple narrative scenario, the rise of the Japanese power state that falling interest rates, low oil or energy costs, and had it's a falling dollar or whatever, yeah, falling dollar, okay? And that's triple narrative rise. This is the inflation. Process.
Damn, I had missiles? I didn't get that boost because of that. Oh, getting closer. If only I'd had that boost. I don't know if that would have helped me get it, but couldn't have hurt.
Yeah, so we can have rising interest rates. Rising interest rates as a trend going up to 30 years has to be a generational cycle. Yeah, high energy costs.
Man, that's respect to whoever got this, actually. The world record. It's pretty ballsy. That'd be pretty fearless to drive the bike that way. Come on, register. Oh no! Oh, I thought I could grind against that wall. That would have been my PB so far, man. I probably wouldn't have got it though, looking at the clock. Oh, it says what pickup you have equipped in the right, bottom right. I never even noticed that before. Okay, cool. I think this strategy that I'm thinking of, we're attempting to do the races on GTA first, is probably a good strategy. Because it's kind of like a crazier version, but also using the boost, you like really have to concentrate on the right lines and everything. Damn, I'm getting closer. 53 seconds. This is a bad line. Damn, missed a checkpoint. Catch a breath here. What lap am I on? 9 out of 10. Why do I? It's like if I'm going too fast, I miss that checkpoint. I swear I'm not. I wasn't that far from it. That sucks, man. Fuck. That sucks, man. Damn.
Texas, but the Congo going is used on church with people in power. Outside, inside. Yeah, but now the Panama Canal, here. But the bottom of the future is changing. Our pole is over in the tree. It's my trade with pizza. I thought it was too around. It's the waters and stuff. South America doesn't really have.
No. Oh, brother. Well, if it was easy, every asshole would be doing it, right? This one's not going to come too easy, is it? actually have to do like pretty good to get this one. Pretty beastly. Oh. Yeah.
It's gonna be the Netherlands. This is why this whole ocean
Okay, that actually killed me. I'm like, I just wanted to see if I could grind against that wall and still be okay. It didn't look smooth enough, certainly, but may as well try at this point. Just try shit out. I need to find a better way to do this. Like my turning and my braking and accelerating on that final corner.
Fifth generational drone warfare, cheap missiles, it doesn't really matter because they can absorb the nitrogen regardless. Japan is really the bulwark as an American fledgling force here, but I mean, China has its own problems. China, I mean, the stuff that China's doing here is goddamn some of the stupidest shit I've ever heard, but everyone says, oh, how could they do that to Shanghai? They want to choke out Shanghai because it's the New York Western leads on force. I mean, they're in a period point where they're in a suicide pact because of their generational demographic decline, because of their one-child policy. It's a perfect poison pill installed by Kissinger. And Kissinger was smart with how his plan for using Asia as basically.
I wonder if anybody's gone for the GTA record on this.
To basically produce for a globalized society.
Nope.
With Japan.
They have not.
China, now they're in Vietnam and the Philippines. Now they're trying to do
so,
it's not going to work because India has its own problems.
This should be doable.
Factors.
Oh wait, no. I need to look at best lap.
It's beautiful, but people are too ignorant.
Kuchu Drag. No, they've gone for it. Bewleyberry in the Emirates. I recognize that name. I used to race with that dude back in PS3 on like 2014, man.
Narajas, whatever. Temple to the gods instead of trying to do proper modes. I mean, look,
yeah, those lap times are so close in time too that it makes me think that people were trying, but who knows?
So right now we're in this period.
Because back in the day, what was the record on like before? I want to say like around like heist update time when best supercar was the Zentorno. Maybe the world record was around 50, 51. Maybe it was 55 or 56, but yeah. So this shouldn't be too hard because the vehicles nowadays, of course, are much more powerful. Interesting. So, about a minute per lap. I guess we're doing 10 laps yet again. It takes a lot of patience and focus. I don't even like doing 10 laps. There's people that do 99 to get the world record, because eventually you're going to be a monster on the track if you do that, right? But
multipolar world, and I still hear from the American point of view that, we can still maintain the unipolar world model. The problem is that there's going to be, I mean, there's 1,000 problems here, but if we're talking about demographics, I would say that the United States is...
I don't have, it doesn't say...
The problem is that the people in America are much more...
My matchmaking is open or closed. Weird. Oh, because I'm in playlist. I'll be back in a minute.
knows what's going to happen. Like obviously Russia and China is teaming up for the Ukraine of the Donbass, whatever. Okay, to get resources, oil, control commodities. I mean, are people goddamn stupid? I mean, what happens when you weaponize food? And what's what Kissinger and Brzezinski did? What happens when you weaponize oil? They say, oh, China, they would just take them out because they get using the oil from the Indian Ocean. We could just block it off the Middle East. I mean, Saudi Arabia and that country in the Middle East, that teaming up. There's problems with Iran. It's because everyone's reestablishing trade policies because of the sanctioning and the weaponization of the SWIFT process via Switzerland, the reestablishment of the chip system. I mean, we're basically going through a multipolar world, and I still hear from
shout out to the boy, Pink Elephant, always going off, holding it down.
There's too many. I mean, there's just 1,000 problems here, but if we talk about demographics, I would say that the United States is better off. But
all right,
the problem is that people in America are much more decadent than they think. It depends where you are. And if we talk about IQ,
it's true for myself.
They gain from the brain drain of the world. I mean, that's the power of America, really. The brain drain, the highest IQs, specialties, and corporations through intellectual property rights. China has 1,000. So it can actually be easily crushed.
Hot lapping, like, it makes you a monster, though it does. I've always, like, not really had patience for it.
I mean, I can see it as a longer term point from the
maybe I do it, like, a couple times a year in an instance like this. And you always come out faster for doing it, man. You'll learn, like, the limitations of your vehicles and your race lines and better braking and accelerating. Yeah. So, if you want to get better, I mean, maybe it's not appealing, but you can get into it. Just throw on something to listen to, music, whatever, catch up on your weekly podcasts and whatnot.
That's the end of the liberal world order, blah, blah, blah. Europe is screwed because they had an extreme increase of standard of living because they had to militarize now. Standard of living will be cut in half, and these people, Europeans are the laziest people in terms of working. Americans work much harder.
I like Europe.
Chinese.
I like how they don't push themselves too hard. They still have like a good outlook on things. Oh, I missed it.
Exploitation. I have friends who are Russians. They make some left as a script that is like years ago. And the way their system works is too corrupt. Like, look at which countries are soft, which countries are not experienced. Look, you gotta have a bunch of little soft boys that are soft. Because they're doing on purpose. They're not going to be the pale people or the inspiration to mixing the people.
I'm nuts. Fucking rockets. What? Okay, it's not happening on this lap. Vatican 2.0 is Mickey Mouse. Wow. I mean, it is like the world culture. I wonder if I can cut to the left of that pole, man. I'm gonna try it on one lap. If I screw up beforehand. Nice. It's kind of good to go on that. The smooth part there.
Russia is on demographic decline. Same thing. I start time. And the problem with China is that they want China policy from everyone. They try to free China policy.
No.
And China's doing some of the dumbest stuff I've ever seen. Going back to the age diagnostic. Now they have the whole mandate of having to worry about.
Damn it. Okay, we're gonna try to cut through the left to that pole now.
This whole world
as well.
And I've seen alliances.
Yeah, I think I like that better. I'm gonna try to do that.
They don't have enough resources. They're trying to use what we're trying to use. They rely on it's just, it's kind of near the region because, kind of localization.
Damn it!
I hear a lot of delusional things.
I need to stop being so temperamental though, because there's other labs.
Just Americans. It's not generation, various generation are gone. And a lot of them actually clawed out because of COVID.
One micro SMG pickup. We're supposed to use that for anything. Yeah, going to the inside of that pole is much better actually.
They just passed on because they weren't working. That generation's gone. Those generations gone. You got a lot of them actually retiring in high school. Which is kind of age of retirement. And then everyone has to rethink their lives. They're the largest American population. They're like 35%. Okay, which is why a lot of the whole national resources have to go.
Damn.
In between there's the Gen X 50s.
Damn, I thought maybe if I stayed, like, didn't go over the curb so much there, I wouldn't lose that traction.
Yeah, I don't know what to explain. I mean, the guys, they're like very disagreeable. The woman actually,
Getting closer.
they're actually not one it. But yeah, but they're very small percentage. They're like 10%. They're more important than they are. They're like the ones older. They're the rich boy slave. You got all the work for them. All the kind of money.
Breaking too early there.
Makes money. One spends the money. One uses the money. Spends and costs the money. Okay? It's like they're trying to sell in the sunset. It's not going to work out because they're robbed for 4 generations. Okay? Yeah, the millennials, of course,
Wait, oh man, I saw these stupid rockets.
Mostly because of black the cost of housing is still that's a chain calls for slaves. Orangements, conspiracies, sticking on massive packages, financialized. The financialization of America is where it really destroys its innovation capability. It's running an economy through services economies, but now we're entering into reality. It's going to hit people hard on a generational cycle. It goes below the Gen Z. Okay?
Maybe this is like, it's not that bad doing a GTA race too, because all the turbo makes me feel like more stable, like the normal mode. It feels like, oh, okay, it's more calm now, even though you're still going fast as fuck. Oh, I forgot that stupid rockets. I need to always get rid of those.
They're like the very definition of lost generation. Like I read the book, The Sun Also Rises. Okay, they're shell shots from the snare.
Shitty. Fucked up this lap too.
And then they're also the smallest generation. You count for like 10%. And below them is Gen Alpha. If you mean just the whole lockdown, whatever it is.
Damn. I keep braking too early there. Because there's a little bump, so I don't want to. Can I go through? I'm not going to try to go through the left of that. It's too tight. Yes. Nah, that's not very good. Yeah, I think going to the right of that pole is better. Should I? Yeah, I kind of wonder if I should brake on that bump. This time for sure. Come on, no! That was too late. That's tricky because of the bump in the road. Whoa, what the fuck? My dumbass forgot what I was doing. I know that you can like just go wide on that whole thing, then come out like. like kind of on the sidewalk and shit, but I don't like it. It's too. This thing's too bouncy.
One was too spiritual. You can tell it's why America's very Christian-based. These atheistic annihilation of China, and now there's a cultural event. Journeys to West stuff, whatever, range, and messed it.
If the real fastest cunts in the world saw this, they'd be like, that's sloppy. So sloppy, man. So messy.
I'm not talking about this right now, so I make this really tomorrow. Okay, but let's see. I find that America's had a shitload of problems, especially with solar telephone wrench.
Damn it.
2023, right over town on it, straight.
Oh.
It's not a lot of problems.
What was my fastest lap? I'm guessing it's like 49. I think, no, maybe it's 48.
Yeah, because they're basically flooding over here. Because people just want to see, well, I mean, I talk a lot of people I'm Hispanic, and they say, like, yeah.
But the fastest lap was with the Kushus, eh? Yeah, maybe I should retry that after this playlist. With the Kuchu. It would stay on the ground way better, but yeah, more opportunities to fall off the bike. There's so many like poles and shit on that.
Bring in the whole Brave New World 2077, whatever, who cares? You have legacies here, I mean...
Nobody's gone for the GTA on this, have they?
Yeah, they basically have people, generational will, because of its...
A Kuchu drag. 114. Is that about right? That doesn't seem right.
How do you call it? Where people just want to live comfortable lives.
Let's look at the
Socialism cures everything. It doesn't mean fantasy.
non-contact record. 113. Shit.
And everyone's making positional moves.
Yeah, that Hurricane Evoke, I recognize his name. He seems to be going for the leaderboard records and stuff. Or he just races a fuck ton, and he's just good. But I've seen him on like a bunch of different lap settings for different races, so it seems like he redoes them at like different lap settings and shit. My kind of people, maybe. So he's my enemy. Nemesis, if you see something like that. Alright. So 115, what would that be? 6 laps to make it? 7 to make it 8 minutes. Let's do super first. Motorcycles will be when we try to hit. Go even more hardcore. Because the supers will have like, it's more hard on the bumps and shit, but you're more strong. You're not going to get fucked up by hitting stuff as much. But I don't know, just like almost like training for the motorcycles when you go for that. Let's make sure traffic and all that shit's off. Yeah.
It's like, what is it? Planet of Thieves.
Oh yeah, I don't really like doing this race in nighttime.
The predictive programming of keys and you have to limit necessarily. What is it really saying? It's saying that the evolution of man is that of the state. Pedestrian, let's rush. What are they really saying? You make the video. I'm a human being, I'm not a monkey. You know, make that video because they're trying to inject basic DNA into the blood, so they're going to make a separation of blood lines.
Not really seeing any boosts on this motherfucking track. There we go.
One great separation between two races. Obvious.
They want you to boost off of that. Fuck that.
In the style of 28 days later. Called The Sadness. It's a Chinese movie, it's pretty good. Brand spanking new. God. I listened to tarot stuff on Secret
Whoa.
Teaching all ages 3
Whoa.
times.
Oh man.
It's good. I still have to finish this Secret Teaching all ages.
Yeah, my eyes aren't so good in the dark here.
Whatever reason.
What?
Yeah, my first off on books, I'm not really some idiot.
Here I'm trying to treat this like a hairpin, but then again there's this checkpoint here. So just treat it like 2 right turns. Okay, that was a horrible first lap, but just learning. Shit, man.
Spring cycle, summer cycle, fall cycle, winter cycle, winter cycle. It's gonna happen. Rome,
Damn it.
Rome wasn't built in one day.
Yeah, this thing's so not the greatest of the bumps. This thing's not like heavy. Usually I'd go to the left over there, but I want that boost.
6 years. Wait. Yeah, whatever. 2075 to win. Okay.
Yeah, I don't like doing this at night because it's kind of hard to see the fucking shit.
Robbing the future by kicking the can down the road and stealing wealth from future generations. It's insane. I mean, that's why they're into debt so much. Terrence McKenna's on stuff. It's pretty good. What's been done? 60s. It is what it is. Too far game right now.
I listened to tarot.
Even though it's gonna last 10 years.
Much better there.
Stuff on Secret
Fuck, I can't see the
all ages 3 times.
railing and shit. Fuck. Yeah, this shouldn't have default current time, man. My bad. I should know better than to, well, I mean, it's been like 5 or 6 years since I've done this race, but I should have checked that. And, well, I wish I had. Usually the default settings for the ambient settings are okay, but not this. That's not a good line. Take a later apex, as I did in earlier. Man, these bumps, bro.
Tarot card system should actually have a total if you do proper deck at the minimum. They don't include, well, if you don't include minor, but the major accomplished
Fucking bumps, bro.
I should have like 42. I should have 42 basic cards and 3 cards for chart, with 3 versions of 0. It should be like cool. Okay, that's the pool, the Buddha, and something else. But I mean, that's tarot. Tarot has its own problems. You can actually break each card into its own 2
No! Fucking hell, man. God damn. This thing is like
over 500 cards.
a light car. It's weaponized, but it's so light, it just flies off the bumps. Damn. I even have the neon on it. Maybe I need to put the neon on the front too? Shit. On the sides? I don't really know how this shit works. Cause, yeah, the neon kits, help, damn, I took the bad line again. What am I doing? That's just how it is. You do make a mistake, then your temper gets flustered, then make another mistake after that, so gotta try to stay cool. But yeah, I was saying neon kits add weight to that section of the car, help weigh it down. Yeah, don't boost on that stupid little part there. Gosh darn it.
Scientology, operating committees, many of the spirits, over 230, many of the spirits is really like.
I need to remember where that bump is so I can brake on it, not have that happen.
You're basically got in a courtroom and you're trying to figure out who has the most vote power. If you're like 1,000 pounds, then obviously the red chakra action has the most vote with her block in your soul's journey. Okay? If you're an intellectual mental master, then basically the action chakra has the most vote power. But then you break it down to the barbarian, the intellect, the spiritualist. For example, if you're I'm a true
Yeah, baby.
then the spiritual action.
Let's fucking go.
That would be, devoid barbarian aspects.
Let's fucking go. World record hype.
Intellectual logical mind.
What?
Third faction. How one would conduct themselves in the environment.
Could do better though.
I mean, this was like complicated. It's goddamn like courthouse.
I should get that tattoo, baby. The world record holder tattoo on the character. Shit, I'll get that in real life, man. Fuck that. Okay, so over here. That's pretty good. That's about as good as it can get, I think. Not that, but... Save the last few minutes.
What am I supposed to say? I'm gonna solve something. You stuck it.
World record. Oh man, I didn't think I'd get it. I wasn't doing so hot on this.
I'll still taunt it. I don't care.
Ooh, that's nice. 2 world records out of 7 races so far. I think there's a couple more to go out of these 7 on this playlist. Can we get 3? Can we? Probably not. But we'll try. We'll keep trying. I need to figure out the proper braking and accelerating. No! No! Okay, we're still good.
Then we have something I can't make fun of him because at the end, what did he say? He said, well, how can I? He's like, why would I try to explain to my cat this trees of children maintaining that's a cat? How am I going to take somebody that's just not to a dummy, right? He's a dummy. Audience is full of dummies. They can, go to this thing, whatever transcendental or la land, don't do anything, whatever. Do you want to talk about things which are obvious, or 4 or 5 years old?
Ooh, I'm gonna get better on this one, I think.
You just give you whatever you want to see.
Nope, maybe not.
It's not like to say that there's not objective reality and subjective perceptions of reality, which is why I read books. It's precepts versus percepts, which is experience. And then you look, first of all, the ultra community is not a new phenomenon, right? In the ancient past, what a big
Yes.
Okay, like in Harry Potter, you're seeking.
I should probably bookmark the jobs that I particularly want to tackle, but fuck it, whatever. We don't need to append our memories, our attention to outside appendages.
Mematics, logical points of view, and obviously with
The life of the mind.
religious Christian base, bias. It is what it is.
Yeah, like I was talking to a friend earlier today about remembering phone numbers, how like it's easier for older generations to remember phone numbers, but younger ones know. When books came out, you want to talk about being against technology? When books came out, people were against it because they were saying people wouldn't be able to remember stories, or like, you know how back in the day people would be able to like recite their fucking family lineage going back generations and generations. Some people are still like against print, the printing press. And, okay, what was the default? Sorry, 2A.
The devil, I mean, thank God. I mean, look, it's goddamn retarded, right?
106.
These contemplating ideas that exist in all that's it's everywhere. But even in, modern Abrahamic, but obviously it's been warped by idiots.
This American Pie could be
107.
It's basically,
Oh.
as a broken soul, where next life, in eternity, heaven.
This is a hard race, man.
Must come back, whatever.
Straight up.
It's up to you. Yes.
This American Pie could be Statue of Liberty. Anon.
This is going to be very difficult. I might crash a lot and stuff. I'll try not to rage, though.
Are they really going to do this monkey AIDS thing? Jesus Christ.
Back to the last train wreck. Anon.
Ooh.
I don't waste 2 years of my life yet.
Congratulate myself here. Just going to take a moment.
Think about it. Come on.
Drink some water.
I want you to live your lives. I mean, a lot of people have told me that. Thank you, Pink. Now I can finally live my life. Yeah, that's what I want you to do in the first place.
Anon.
ITN was the only smart one. I left right away when I helped out with all his questions.
Anon. How is Orbeez
Have some gum.
LOL?
You're gonna do Orbeez, bro. Be like invested on Luna. I'm an idiot.
My
How is
vid-
Orbeez Crypto doing LOL? Anon.
just woke up breath.
I was trolling good crime uploaders.
You get a life.
Anon. Agent Smithying is too real.
I'm in
I'll
my
never
pajamas
get
still,
tired of the
so.
whole phenomenon entirely.
Yeah, I do think there's something. It's an actual thing, like sameness.
Yeah, this one is going to be, it looks like somebody already went for this, so I don't expect to get it.
Mess with you, especially when trying to do something important, like the demiurge, like injecting
Beep, boom,
an
beep,
override command.
beep, boom, beep, boom, beep.
I'll never get tired of the whole
Beep,
phenomenon
beep,
entirely.
beep.
I've been using
Yeah.
But there's also neutral spending. That's a reverse spending. Controls our rule of duality, law of trinity.
I've been using law of attraction / my own thoughts to prevent some close calls recently, and I think it worked.
Shit.
Well, that's good.
Oh my god. What?
An emotional feedback.
Oh shit.
So,
Yeah, you gotta get the turning radius right on this bike.
That's why I want to be more engaged so people leave my channel.
I've been using law of attraction / my own thoughts to prevent some close calls recently, and I think it worked. Placebo.
Confirmation.
I wonder if Akuma would be easier, man. Honestly.
Anon. Watched the last movie you posted. Pretty good.
Okay. The concept of it is terrible.
Question 1. What do you know about a breastplate in the astral?
The breastplate in the astral, look, did you read the Alchemist? He has a breastplate, gems. He gets the character Ura Thurm.
No, man. Oh shit, I could've went right through there. Damn.
This thing is really something that it's like even in Guardian Life I go to the heart thing, the solar axis. This thing's existed in a lot of esoteric.
Question 1. What do you know about a breastplate in the astral, or possibly the breastplate of righteousness?
Your teaching all ages, I think it was in the first or second chapter.
Shit. Whatever.
It's also been the Alchemist, which you should also read. That's very funny. The Alchemist doesn't tell you how destiny is.
Question 1. What do you know about a breastplate in the astral, or possibly the breastplate of righteousness? 2. What can you share with us about Lord Shiva? Like what he...
Lord Shiva is a good thing, right? And there's been a lot of demonization of Shiva ever since it's identical to Shiva's the dance of destruction. The dance of destruction is a necessary thing for the
No! Oh man, I was doing awesome. Okay, that's only right.
Shiva
Left two.
Shiva is there to bounce hard one. Basic elements, decadence, and materialistic, atheistic, clown worlds, hard one. Dressing in the furries and then banging their dogs and, yeah, I mean, unnatural. This dance instrument is necessary. So you point out, brilliant, okay, there's a natural cycle. Death, what was it, life,
Whoa!
death, rebirth.
Wonder if I can cut to the right of that. That would be pretty hairy.
Sunsets, the natural order of things. I mean, when I look at sheep, I mean, that's why every sheep is most venerable. And I would venerate sheep over Krishna any day.
Like, what would be his role for showing up? I know J-Man could.
I should boost down that before picking up that other one. Damn, missed that boost with that line. Oh, I'm getting close, baby. Getting close.
I know J-Man got his role. I know J-Man got his role. But what?
Of course, J-Man has a role. Fisherman of not souls. Savior figure in the theme of the
No! Ooh. Forgot about that barrier.
Before that would have been Taurus.
I feel like this one is doable, man. Nice.
Taurus. You could say it's Apollo. Before that, you could say it's. And then before that, international chart. You couldn't compare that. It's basically this aspect of this material state that comes back. Because the material figure things. Of course, in Montana, it's got many dragons. You got obviously Taurus.
Oh, I still got that? Cool.
The round robin. Yes, the J-Man. The J-Man is necessary. Christianity's been so warped today. It's focused on spiritual supremacy.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
But in 3,000 years, if you were in the age of Aquarius, 40, whatever, or
What?
Yeah, Pisces was the largest one. Okay, look, like, let's say in 1,000 years, or in the age of Aquarius.
Lap 4 of 8. Okay.
I don't know, Shrinyan's God, and then they'll say, oh, the ancient ones, they all worship this evil Jehovah God, and they all worship the devil, and we worship the science, and the science and the integration. That was the age of the ignorance.
I had a bad line there. Whoa, what the fuck? Whoa!
People don't want to jump this back where they say, well, but we're just in a slow period.
That's funny, man. Yeah, I think I should come in shallow for that in order to break here. Nope. May as well try stuff out. This is a throwaway lap, so try out crazy shit. Can't go full speed down that.
But what about Shiva? Nothing surpasses the All-Father, no?
Oh no. Oh no no. No no no.
Look, I mean, all has many names. What is it in the Indian mythology? It is the Brahma, or the parrot Brahma. Never asked that. But even in the ancient the Supreme Arts are okay, you target the academic structure back to the original foundation.
Okay, I think my line's pretty good. You can break here. Come in on the inside. Grind on that. How do I get that boost, man? Maybe should I just say fuck it? No, it's worth getting, isn't it?
We're merging the actual plane now to terrible. Yeah, I mean, that's basic foundation. That always been a soul for nature.
What?
God.
What the fuck? What was that?
Confounding language.
What did I even hit there? I better take a look, dude. Because that got me twice now.
I mean, that's what Albert Piper felt.
Is it this? Okay, so I came through this lane. It's pretty much a straight line. I think it's that. Or like somewhere around there. I guess I have to go to the right of that, like raised concrete. Just to be safe. I didn't do it on like the first couple laps. I went right over it and I was fine, but... Nope. I don't know why some, like, you know, maybe it's because famous YouTuber said so, that, like, motorcycle racing isn't a thing, that it's, like, not good.
I have got to go all in. Madu is alive. Day 225 of waiting to be Minecraft by the magical elixir.
Okay, I'll be young adult man. Only problem is that they're all like this one magical elixir is just trying to get the money games. It's trying to basically
Well, that was almost like, I almost had a line figured out to go full throttle. I don't know, man. I was like right along the... Can it even happen? Can you even do that full throttle? That curve? Because I hit like the apex on the inside, then I went out to the end. You gotta wonder.
Day 1488 of waiting for the economic collapse.
Should have actually happened. That's now we're actually having a ability of scarcity. Just
Damn, dude. Pretty good lap, except for that crash right at the beginning. Hey, don't launch off of this thing, whatever the hell it is.
Is Q gonna tell us what taught you? When is Q gonna tell us what taught you? Who told you?
We just have to wait for our Lord to say Trump 2024.
Damn it!
He told you to buy Luna.
I did not say that. Even I just said that.
Shucks is what I mean.
He told you to buy Luna. There are so many little things about this movie.
That was an awesome lap before that. Ah, not perfect, but pretty awesome. Damn it, this checkpoint sucks. Those pickups suck too. I told you that was going to be tough and have me raging. But it's kind of cool that, I mean, some sections I was able to do better than I thought I would. Just haven't tied it all together yet into one perfect lap, or close to perfect, you know?
mindless logical materialism.
How the guy...
And then, he got trapped in a circle jerk of a zero theorem complexity, not realizing that 1 equals 100, not 0 equals 100.
How long have we been streaming? An hour and a half? Okay. Ooh.
And wasting his
hey.
life away. While the boss...
Yeah, dude, I always tell you, okay? You gotta live your life, alright? That's what's dangerous about the truth.
144.
Like, oh, we're all special.
The time to beat.
We're all really... They're super people, I mean...
142?
He says this about...
Non-contact. Mr. Montana. I feel like I recognize that name too. I love how the leaderboards aren't hacked on this gen yet. Hopefully they never are. If I was working at Rockstar and I had the, what's the word? Influence or whatever. People that hacked leaderboards would get console banned, because that's like the definition of bad sport, man. That's like hacking your name into the high scoreboard of like everybody in the world. It's absolute bullshit. People that do that are scum.
Look, this world is run by rat races.
Weasels. Absolute weasels.
Use of mice and lab rats.
Okay, so
running on a wheel hamster.
What was that, 142?
Bridge to nowhere theory is so great. I mean, people need to be deluded to continue the propagation of desire. This is a progressive mentality.
Ooh.
Or else you basically...
Borat's sister. It's a funny name.
On a timeline scale, you end up at 0, when we actually had a natural cyclical pattern. But in the modern terms, people want to go into infinite growth paradox. The fun never ends. It's always spring and summer. They never appreciate the fall and the summer. So what happens when the fall and the summer comes? We get the illusion harvested. Okay?
While the boss figure is driven by chaos because it drives profits and is therefore successful. And how they are kind of mirror opposites.
That's the point. It's like white and black, chaos and order.
I thought I wouldn't enjoy this hot lapping, but I am. I guess it's nice to like stream it and actually like articulate my thoughts and try to stay humorous rather than get angry. It certainly helps.
2 into 1.
Anon. There's a new movie that actually looks freaking good. I couldn't believe it when I saw the trailer. I was like, see, they are capable of still making good movies. It's got Viggo Mortensen in it. It's called Crimes of the Future.
It looks pretty good. I'll probably buy it. I mean, it basically shoots on the whole theory of they can't make anything good. I mean, Matt talks about that all day. I mean, come on, dude. I mean, guys are dumb. I mean, BTS makes good music. I mean, it's just grandpa saying, "Oh, come on, dude." I mean, who cares about these old ass franchises from the boomer times, alright? You're getting your illusion extracted and harvested so that they can destroy and collide reality and your heroes. I don't give a shit about the law, right? Like, there's actually good content.
Shout out Pink Elephant.
I watch anime. I mean, all I do is watch anime.
Your boy.
Open up your mind to other possibilities.
I couldn't believe it when I saw the trailer. I was like, see, they are capable of still making good movies. It's got Viggo Mortensen in it. It's called Crimes of the Future. I can tell even before I watch it that this movie is going to be one.
This might have me rage too. This is a tricky race.
I'm not gonna watch it. They made good movies. Soul. That was a good movie. Free Guy. It was a great basic shit all over it. The whole truther concept. NPC signal.
Whoa.
Last. Free Guy is one of the.
Oh, my brakes are good.
Esoteric movies I've seen in years. Along with Soul.
I can tell even before I watch it that this movie is going to be
Whoa.
look back and then reference.
The guy with existence.
Anon. Watching some Adapt 2030. They were talking about these archetypes. These stories, people forget the meaning, but the story remains. The story of the good king would have a Joker who made fun of the king.
That's all fun. Full cards on what you make fun of the king. Here you go. It's the king. Talk about terror that king. The king is the government. He's the aspect of the government. Shattered. Oh, it's challenging. Krishna.
That wasn't so good.
Innocent child. Or it's a progressive journey. National institutions here. information.
That line is so weird, man. It's like still not figured that out.
The prince and the princess, little aspects of chaos and order, and you talk about the male and the queen and the king, little aspects of chaos and order factor. You know, break down tarot into a simple 777 based on the square and triangle. You know, and you basically have a pyramid, threefold half of the pyramid. That's the capstone.
The story of the good king would have a joker who made fun of the king. Once a year, and if you had a good king, he would just sit there and take it and laugh with the crowd. A bad king would have the joker beheaded.
That's why, yeah.
Don't need a dethrottle there.
Having a good tribe.
Don't need to break that hard there either. Maybe you could just...
That's why I create this alter ego, which is majestic. That's why you picked up, you know, what's her name as a challenge to that of the ego, which is Kevin, who is impetuous, emotional, a child, shit, and then I'm constantly getting nagged at by Chester, the big elephant, and saying that you really want Lala to yell at you, care for my whatever it is, talk about that, okay? These are things that can be projections of your mind.
A bad king would have the joker beheaded.
Control the, you know, ways that you
Missed it. I can't believe I missed those boosts. Damn. I have a pretty good lap going too, but that slowed me
A bad
down.
king would have the joker beheaded. So this made me think of the roast of Trump, where very early people thought he would be a good prez because he laughed at the jokes. Now we have Elon posting memes about himself. He will run for prez one of these days.
I hope so. I mean, that's why that's the story of, you know, Obama being Kenya. Now you have Elon using South Africa. I mean, that's the only thing that might hold him back. I mean, we might still do it. Back to most people. They said Elon would definitely do it.
Damn, close.
I still think that Trump has to go back.
He will run for prez one of these days. Anyway, those archetypes are in the Arcana the Fool / Joker the King the Judge.
The judge, you're getting these aspects of usually the devil. I mean, that's how you get the game over scenario. The devil should be like the game over, replay again. I mean, that's the devil. Judgment, the aspect.
Shouldn't dethrottle there, dang it.
Courtroom, your judge is literally a child version of your ego. It's basically a tyrannical little kid. And then there's new phases of the world. In the world, civilization's world. There's businesses. Swastika should be in the middle, actually. And then you get into, once you get to that phase.
Damn. Up there.
So the fact that we did the tarot deck is probably more. You should be able to play out the tarot deck in top game. I mean, my real answer is you get the tarot deck right. The major arcana should give a giant right deck. Lower the journey to 21 cards. You reach the world, then you reach that at the state of Buddha, where enough Buddha. You should be like a dead Buddha. That, I mean, this is what I mean. Then you do the inversion upwards. It's complicated, like, don't stop this. Because no one wants to go against tradition. There's a problem why esoteric science has never been performed. It's stagnant since the late 1800s.
Anyway, those archetypes are in the Arcana the Fool / Joker the King the Judge. Maybe you could do a video about the archetypal story of the tarot.
Oh no.
Am I still doing tarot? A lot of people are interested in it, but I'd have to check it out. Listen.
Maybe we could do a
It's only why I do tarot is because I ask. I don't give two shits about astrology and tarot, really. I mean, it is important to you to know. It's like one of the first things you should learn. The first three things you should learn is one, geometry.
I should just get comfortable to go to the left of those coming in from the sidewalk there. That's the way to do it. Stop being such a pussy.
The hero's journey without having been focused on a single card for 3 hours and then
It's fun. I mean, I've said this before, the difference between the youngest journey and the fool's journey. The fool's journey is about the evolution, protection, state, the soul, man, rising out of that. The material plane, now up to the Sephiroth. Which is almost communism. There's a lot more to it. You can take material into lots of evolution, like inspiration, probably rose from bottom of ultimate journey.
That's not very good at all, is it?
On a single card for 3 hours and then
Come in wider.
yourself out after 20 videos.
No, I don't really.
Adapt 2030 has some
Not quite sure how to do this.
how the cave paintings are plasma discharges.
Yes, that is true. Green Man, Green Knight, discharge. Remember the video I did, Itsy Spider? It's about the plasma discharge. Itsy Spider, kind of water spout. That kind of way in water.
The dirt slows the Akucha drag down a lot.
Spider out there, that's a cold washing through the soul there, the plasma discharge of the sun as it sets out. Up in the rain, and drown a bunch of time, forget a long thing. And it's Itsy Spider, yeah, I mean, yeah, right, yeah. Everyone else. Bring on plasma discharge. Bring on Jesus, mystery of the snakes, yeah. Natural cycle. I mean, that's where we get this idea of our apocalypse. Revelations, because the one Revelations is merely the
Adapt 2030 has some interesting TID bits how the cave paintings are plasma discharges. And the cycle will repeat in October of 2024.
Yes!
So right before 2025.
But I'm telling you, alright, here's the bucket story.
Yeah, I guess I don't want to go to the left of those trees, because then I won't be able to get the boost.
So right before 2025, the Great Reset, if you will. And Spirits Free finally twisted your arm, I see. And thanks for answering.
Don't follow
And true, it's exhausting and repealing like a magnet these days.
Yeah, because it's the reason why not top magazines. They repeat the same everywhere they steal from each other. They're very incestuous anyways, and a lot of them even on out of what is it, like, I guess you call them entertainment networks. I mean, most of them are shill.
Doing pretty good here. No, I missed that. Damn, dude. That's no good either, is it? Oh, golly. It's not going to come easy. Well, considering 2 races we got first try, that's not too bad.
You have a lot of dumb kind of people happening. This is basically instead of like gossip or like the norm people having that. They think they're video people, they're don't do this, they're look at us, they're nothing more than the inquiry magazine for spiritually lazy. Okay? I don't have to be one book. I don't have to be an ancient classic. I just need, like I'm gonna
True,
Did I have 1 clean lap? Was it only the first one was clean? Not good, but at least clean.
This spells ignorance and achieves nirvana, which is why knowledge is demonized in thought. They want to keep you in the shadow of ignorance for you to be forever in the valley of
Baby.
ignorance.
Close.
Dummyville.
Is it 142? 142 is like the non-contact record. I think 146 was the GTA record.
People really want, I did make reports on economics for like an hour, then I keep deleting them, because then I started noticing people parrot me. I listen to a lot of people. I'll listen to uneducated economists. That guy's like sort of a dumb tart anyways, because, I was in an economics class waiting for the chicken scenario for like 10 years. I used to watch I used to read Zero Hedge every day, and then now I know how the game works. I know how to take
Back in the day on old gen, people would only go for motorcycle world records on contact, just to keep it nice and separate, cars and motorcycles, but that's all gone on this gen. Everybody goes for the records, everything with the Akuchi drive, seemingly.
I'm not basically a close-minded person. That,
Economics of.
I mean, but then people don't understand these theories. Like
How come I can't change it to best lap?
I say the Island America. I say Island Fortress America. I say Hedgehog.
Well, anyways, 115 is that.
Whatever. I mean, these are complicated words that I would have to explain and go into detail. Like one of the best videos, my Qui-Gon
112. Ooh.
The world is pregnant with American debt, and you can recombine its right down to those principles of the changing of the world order by the integration of, currency, how currency has value, it's a stability force for reserve currency.
114.
The reason why American reserve has a reserve currency is because it's never had currency cancellation, but that's why they're trying to do currency cancellation. Where imagine if the Fed did this. Okay, they said we are moving to a tokenization, crypto-backed Bitcoin, and then all the cash from printed from before the year 2013 will not be accepted.
114.
They just did capital punishment. They just wiped out a bunch of people, but then they basically gave an abortion to the world. But they really want to do that.
111.
That's why people don't know what's going to happen. But even the tokenization of, digitification of capital assets. And a lot of this has to do with the way money flows, like where new money flows of the system is based on where the system wants to go. So where does new money flow? Anyways, okay. Number one, first of all, it's scam, it's looting the empire. So obviously it's going to go to the DC area first. They get the first pig trough. Second pig trough is Silicon Valley area. These dumb tourists that think that technology will be the...
I don't know if catch-up affects when you're alone, but just to be safe, turn it off, I think.
The next generations, which they failed at. Then the third phase would be like the New York financialization formula. I mean, that's why if you notice the rural red states or people who live in the South or the Midwest and they are a little bit slow line. I mean, why do you think that they're always like the end of the line? Because they don't propagate the systemification of the financialization or technification of the world. Which, I mean, they're basically moving at 1x speed. The rest of the world is moving like 10 or 100x speed. And that's why they want to introduce, cryptocurrencies, because it'll cause negative interest rates to be a win money back.
Oh yeah, I got money in crypto. It'll go back up, I think. If not, whatever. I didn't put enough that it would hurt, but I put enough that, like, when it went up, I was laughing, but hopefully it'll go back up again. Who knows, though. But yeah, it's definitely like a construction of the state. Like there are a lot of flags that should make one think it's not organic. It's not like a grassroots thing.
When you look at the siege hand, they're saying.
But I mean, if banks have invested in it, if the bubble pops, are the banks like gonna fucking lose a bunch of money, need to be bailed out or something? I wouldn't see that happening.
Like a lot of the stuff that they do is fake outs because they're actually trying to do their quote unquote mandate of their job, which is they present to you the options or the game of Dharma.
Traffic off.
The wardens or stewards of the game. Look, this is Monopoly. Who are they? They're the banker. And this is Dungeons and Dragons. This is Dungeons and Dragons. Earth. We're on the campaign of Earth. And then
I'm just gonna try to remain calm. Missed the boost.
Love your view on the upcoming lunar eclipse, like esoteric, and also what's really happening, not what NASA is saying. Pink elephant. I'm just screaming at the wind at this point. People have a very myopic timetable in their minds. 1 year is like 1 month, and such hence it's a slow burn off for most people.
Like a lost transactions. Just close my eyes. We're there.
1 year is like 1 month, and such hence it's a slow burn off for most people. That pink elephant, maybe you were right about screaming at the wind.
I'm older,
I think you're going to be right about the fall in 2025, 2029. It does seem far away, but not in retrospect.
and it's not far away at all. I tell you, the timetable is to you. And that's why your timetable, maybe you know what's coming. It's not going to be that to there's no point of telling the timetable. So other than people, when I make predictions, they can say things like, look, if I was working for them, I mean, just look what they would do.
It does seem far away, but not in retrospect of how long it's taken
Not
to
that
get
I
here.
am.
Yes, it doesn't really matter.
Damn, I had
Am I right
rockets.
in thinking that the suffering you speak of is squashing our ferociousness?
Yes. All suffering is the wheel of necessity. Tarot deck 10, that is to fortune. The eight's the wheel of this. Yeah.
Damn.
You know, it's very unfortunate that suffering is what hardens carbon to diamonds, which is necessary. Crusher neuroses and the annihilation of the animal and the experience to hastily feel. How long can you stay in Disney World before you get bored? That's the question of necessity. It's diamond.
Am I right in
And that's what we terrified of. I mean, if I did do the opposite too, instead of the origin.
Am I right in thinking that the suffering you speak of is squashing our neurosis? Internal suffering. Suffering needs to blend this along with knowing that all the other things we learn here. Fear of death.
Imagine someone who, you know, looks like that guy. Pink hair, you know, that tall, that university, electric. We look at a guy who looks like a little slow boy, a nerd, soft, and is getting his wife cooked up by, you know, Tyrone.
Damn.
Okay. You know, the wheel of suffering necessity is a necessary process, or else you become soft, decadent, and basically wasted, you know, soul's journey. And the Orphic after he tries, strikes her out. Okay? You know, I mean, that's where the whole three strikes her out comes from.
Damn.
Where they give you a chance to experience based on the quality of your higher spirit, whatever. That's why we have this idea. People can see this is my final chance. This is why I see. This is why there's worst time, there's last time, there's last time. But most people waste this opportunity.
Fear of death. This is a game. Cosmic event that we decided to come.
Yeah, this is game Garden. I would say that this is Dungeons and Dragons, you know, 33 edition. Earth.
Fear of death. This is a game. Cosmic abandonment. We decided to come here all of
If we decide to come here, you know, God is real, or it isn't. It's like there's not I do enough so that you I do enough and don't do enough so that you think I'm doing it, but it's actually you. So you don't know what it is. Really, your manifestation, the will, control will, is a reflection of the greater one, which is God, and that leads not directly involved, it's indirectly involved in conspiring with the law of attraction to get you where you are. But if you fuck up, if you use the law of propulsion, then you basically
Nope.
spin the wheel of misfortune.
Fuck it.
Of your life, okay? As a tarot and also card to the fortune card.
fear of death. This is a game. Cosmic.
I mean, this is why tarot is actually it's missing its other half.
Fear of death. This is a game. Cosmic abandonment. We decided to come here. Always forget the third and can't go back. We'll erase this book. Haha.
The third is willpower, which leads to one purification of spirit.
Nope.
From the no clown show horrific nightmare of the world.
No.
Satanism and Buddhism have the same analysis of the world. This is the same as all to the material scientific atheist world. And then the Buddhists, they just take the higher road. And yeah, the viewpoints are correct. Nietzsche says in this book, Antichrist, yeah, okay, purification of spirit to individuation or actualization of the spirit, or liberation of the spirit. Yeah, and I've said this over and over and over again. This is actually also Jungian theory. I mean, Terrence McKenna would say that you're amorphic crystal. This whole mind, this formation of experiences, the perfection of the crystal, which is literally the perfected state of man, in like the perfection of light thing. That's a piece of
Fear of death. This is a game. Cosmic abandonment. We decided to come here. Always forget the third and can't go back. It'll erase this book. Haha. I think you're right. Live your life. Decent. Understand the cheat codes, and when you truly wake up out of the dream, bounce.
yeah. That's what, most people can't do the first thing they said. Live your life. Okay?
Damn.
Respond very flat when I think everybody is channel like that. Having said that, people who actually do my channel support me in it. I can't continue my channel if I don't get shut off. Then it becomes a vicious cycle, and then I basically run out on timetable. I'm serious. Ben was basically one of my biggest supporters. He's gone. Violet's gone. So I have very few people supporting me. Amy helps me out. But I mean, it is what it is. I mean,
Oh, nuts, I used 2 in a row. Didn't mean to do that.
when I had to, there's one no content.
Luckily, there was that other
You're
one.
right. Live your life. Decent. Understand the cheat codes, and when you truly wake up out
Oh, I
of the
missed
dream,
it.
bounce.
Yeah, the dream is the illusion, mind, perception, that of the senses, and the 6 senses actually mind. Because I've used this correct.
I know this isn't easy. I just hope I'm beyond just scratching the surface. I'll never know.
Yeah, you're pretty correct, but the problem is I took the know things like my TM talks is more about what you're talking about right now, but then it also just read the book. Essences of Conishnots.
Where am I going?
Says the same
Okay,
thing.
I'm going the right way.
I know.
I recommend
Couldn't
that
see
to
any.
use my first.
I know this isn't easy. I just hope I'm beyond just scratching the surface. I'll never know what you know about this subject. I'm just not smart enough in it.
Well, we all have our place.
Yeah, baby.
It's more of my personality.
World record hype.
INTJ, and I do have the ability to figure stuff out.
Keep in mind, though, I have boosts. The world record on non-contact, I think, is 111. So it's like 2 seconds faster than me, even though I have boosts. So this is a bit of a poser world record, I have to admit. But I'll take it.
It's nothing to you. That's why I can talk only about economics and philosophy. Right? That's why I don't know what to do. I just try to chill and relax with my life, enjoy the game environment a little bit. But you don't have to figure it out. I mean, I basically give you the clip notes. I mean, give me a little cheating. This is what I didn't want to do. Give me a cheat code. Because then I take away the suffering necessary to basically enjoy the game environment. I mean, I have to find the sins, and I give you the cheat code for Mother Load. You get 10,000 simoleons. Now you're not going to enjoy the sins as much as you would if I didn't tell you the cheat code. Okay? And that's the problem.
I know this isn't.
I missed the fucking
I know this isn't.
world record hype.
Beyond just scratching the surface. I'll never know what you know about this subject. I'm just not smart enough in this area, or I'm too lazy.
Here's too late. Once again, look up, not so text, whatever. Then yeah, you can figure it out. Yeah, it's understandable.
No! Okay.
I do. You have to understand, when I first went on this journey, truth, fitness, and all this crap, what they said in the beginning was right. Once you figure this out, then you see a different beat on the bottom. When I first started this journey, it was a short, target growth. Like a drink at Harvey. It's just those blades. All I know it. They're looking at myself in the mirror, relaxing. Oh, dude. And then now looking around at it, okay, I just feel myself. It's not in cloud channel. It's not watching anime, chill out. Working with my life. It's not a big deal.
Nope.
I just hope I'm beyond just scratching the surface. I'll never know what you know about this subject. I'm just not smart enough in this area, or I'm too lazy. Anyway.
Nuts. Thought I could go through there, but the fact, it's like leaning over, clothesline myself on that.
That was 36 hours. I've done tens of hours.
Well, that was actually fun, I have to say. I think putting it on multiple laps also, it takes a lot of the pressure off, for me at least. Like, if I flub up a lap, I know there's still a bunch more I can, you know? So, I tend to race a little better the less pressure. If I was really sweaty, I would restart, do the whole thing again. But I think I'll take a break and continue later to do these. Ooh, I'm almost rank 100. I don't even want to be high rank. It's more fun being low rank, man. It's more fun. It's better to be underestimated.
I'm glad you are still around, as I'm not sure I'm done here and I still dig your content. Sorry for the book, haha. Deleted anon comments. Anon.
Yeah, these are the deleted comments which YouTube shadows.
So that was
Sometimes I can't see your comments.
2 hours. 3 world records, baby.
You use certain words, YouTube just shadows them. So be aware of this. Like, you know, Mason or try to use logic. Don't use the word B, the B word. You gotta be smart about this stuff. Sometimes you just need to
250k for 2 hours. Not the best, but I'll take it. I'm enjoying this more than doing a Caio Perico preps. The finale is not bad to do Caio Perico. Okay. Well, yeah, I think that was a pretty good stream of 7 races and 3 world records out of the 7. That's a lot better than I thought, honestly, going into this. I didn't really expect to get any, but I think I've learned a lot of the handling, especially of the weaponized Ignis and the Hakuchu drag. So cool, man. Not only progress on money and experience and you know, getting the name out there on the leaderboard, man, but also like experience in learning of how to be faster, how to be a better racer, and how to use the fastest vehicles in the game, getting more out of them. So I hope you enjoyed the stream. I enjoyed doing that. I thought I was going to be raging, but like I said, I think having to like articulate and try to stay watchable made me have more humor. Whereas if I was like in silence or something like that, I might just be like in my head like fuck when making mistakes. So yeah, more to come. I think I'll be doing this more. I thought it was going to be a drag, honestly. Just because I say that, don't you dare try to do this. Don't you dare try to take my records from me. PS5. Cracked monster. So I take it you're a good player if you have cracked in your name. Don't you dare go after my record, boy. These were, I don't expect them to stay up long, but it is nice to, this kind of reminds me back in the day, I think it was when the Zentorno came out on PS3, because I'm from PS3, when there were new leaderboards for non-contact, it was like party time. Everybody was like trying to chase those leaderboard times and stuff. So, pretty fun right now. Any friends I have on PS5, I would recommend doing this. This is a fun time to do it. Unfortunately, it's kind of hard to find other people to join you, because if you don't have a lot of friends or crew, that is, already, most random players aren't going to want to do this, and especially if they're not on the same pace, they're going to rage quit. But the money is the best it's ever going to be until like next year when they do this again, because I came back, started playing last year, and honestly that was the last time they had this. So like double or triple payout on races. Right now it's quadruple. So yeah, now's a good time. if you want to make money to do it as well. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll be coming back to do more. Take care. Have a good Sunday.